He sliced open the woman's abdomen, removed her uterus, and used a cotton swab to extract semen, then smeared it back inside. After that, he took out a wine glass, lifted a fingerprint using tape, and pressed it onto the inside of the woman's upper thigh. The purpose of all this? To fabricate evidence that she had been sexually assaulted before death. He was South Korea's top forensic expert, and this wasn't the first time he had violated a corpse. But what he didn't realize was that this time, his actions would cost him everything and his life. The story begins with a disturbing case of corpse dumping. A woman's body had been dismembered into 6 pieces, stitched back together, and then discarded by a riverside. What baffled investigators was that the reconstructed body was missing a right arm. Police scoured the surrounding area but found only 2 footprints and the imprint of a cane, almost as if the killer wanted to be found. They quickly identified the victim, a nightclub hostess. Technically, she was 30 years old, but her body looked more like that of an 18-year-old. Even the seasoned forensic examiner, Jack, couldn't help but comment on how strikingly beautiful her physique was. Jack began examining the cause of death. The woman had suffered blunt force trauma to the head. Her arm stump contained traces of sea salt, and her nose and mouth were filled with a unique type of sand used specifically in cement manufacturing. From this, Jack deduced that the murder likely took place at a cement factory. The killer probably dismembered the body at the seaside, using seawater to wash away the blood, before finally dumping her at the riverbank. After hearing Jack's analysis, Officer Lisa suddenly remembered that there was a cement factory near the coast. The very next day, police began searching the facility. Before long, they discovered a severed arm buried in a sand pile. The nail art matched that of the victim. It was unmistakably her missing right arm, but this raised a disturbing question. Why would the killer so blatantly discard the arm in such an obvious location? What was he trying to say? It wasn't until Lisa returned to report her findings to Jack that something he said suddenly made everything click. The murder took place at the cement factory. The dismemberment was done at the seaside, and the body was dumped by the river. Maybe there was a common thread connecting all 3 locations.